Struggling to pass your theory test on the first try? You're in the right place. Welcome to Driving Theory Test UK, your trusted source for DVSA-style practice questions, hazard perception training, road signs, and expert tips to help you pass with confidence. We make tricky topics simple with clear, easy-to-follow videos that help you learn faster and smarter. Whether your test is weeks away or just around the corner, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Subscribe now and join thousands of learners who've already passed their test with our help. Question 1. Which sign means turn left ahead? Answer is A. Blue circles tell you what you must do, and this sign gives a clear instruction to turn left ahead. You should be looking out for signs at all times and know what they mean. Question 2. What does this sign mean? Option A. Appropriate lanes to use for turning movements at a junction ahead. B. Exit slip road separates from the main carriageway. C. Junctions with deceleration lanes and direction of slip roads. D. Lane ahead is closed and traffic should move to the next lane on the left. Answer is D. Lane ahead is closed and traffic should move to the next lane on the left. A white diagonal arrow means that the lane is closed ahead and traffic should move to the next lane on the left. Question 3. What does this arm signal mean? Option A. The driver wishes to overtake. B. The driver intends to turn left. C. The driver intends to turn right. D. The driver is slowing down. Answer is B. The driver intends to turn left. There might be an occasion where another driver uses an arm signal. This may be because the vehicle's indicators are obscured by other traffic. In order for such signals to be effective, all drivers should know their meaning. Be aware that the left thumb signal might look similar to the slowing down signal. Question 4. You're driving along a country road. You see this sign. What should you do after dealing safely with the hazard? Option A. Test your brakes. B. Check your tire pressures. C. Accelerate briskly. D. Switch on your hazard warning lights. Answer is A. Test your brakes. If your brakes have been thoroughly soaked, you should check that they're working properly before you build up speed again. Before you do this, remember to check your mirrors and consider what's behind you. Question 5. Which sign means the end of a dual carriageway? Answer is B. If you're overtaking, make sure you move back safely into the left-hand lane before you reach the end of the dual carriageway. Question 6. What should you do if your vehicle has a puncture on a motorway? Option A. Pull up on the hard shoulder or in an emergency refuge area. Change the wheel as quickly as possible. B. Switch on your hazard warning lights. Stop in your lane. C. Pull up on the hard shoulder or in an emergency refuge area and call for assistance. D. Drive slowly to the next service area to get assistance. Answer is C. Pull up on the hard shoulder or in an emergency refuge area and call for assistance. Pull up on the hard shoulder or in an emergency area and call for assistance. Don't attempt to repair your vehicle while it's on the hard shoulder, because of the risk posed by traffic passing at high speeds. Question 7. Why should you slow down as you approach this hazard? Option A. Because it's hard to see to the right. B. Because of the level crossing. C. Because of animals crossing. D. Because of approaching traffic. Answer is B. Because of the level crossing. You should be slowing down and selecting the correct gear in case you have to stop at the level crossing. Look for the signals and be prepared to stop if necessary. Question 8. What does it mean if your vehicle keeps bouncing after you sharply press down and release on the bodywork over a wheel? Option A. The vehicle is on soft ground. B. The shock absorbers are worn. C. The tires are underinflated. D. The tires are worn. Answer is B. The shock absorbers are worn. If you find that your vehicle bounces as you drive around a corner or bend in the road, the shock absorbers might be worn. To test your shock absorbers, sharply press down and release above each wheel. If the vehicle continues to bounce, take it to be checked by a qualified mechanic. Question 9. You're about to overtake a cyclist on a road that has a 30 miles per hour speed limit. How much room should you leave them as you overtake? Option A. At least a car's length. B. At least a car's width. C. At least 2 car widths. D. At least as much room as you would if you were overtaking a car. Answer is D. At least as much room as you would if you were overtaking a car. You should leave cyclists at least as much room as you would if you were overtaking a car. Leave them more room if you're overtaking at speeds over 30 miles per hour. Question 10. You're driving on a clear night. Which light should you use if the national speed limit applies and there's a steady stream of oncoming traffic? Option A. Side lights. B. Fog lights. C. Dipped headlights. D. Full beam headlights. Answer is C. Dipped headlights. Use the full beam headlights only when you can be sure that you won't dazzle other road users. Question 11. Why must you take great care when emerging from this junction? Option A. The curbs are high. B. The footpath is narrow. C. The view is restricted. D. The road surface is poor. Answer is C. The view is restricted. You may have to pull forward slowly until you can see up and down the road. Be aware that the traffic approaching the junction can't see you either. If you don't know that it's clear, don't go. Question 12. How should you signal if you're going straight ahead at a roundabout? Option A. Signal right on the approach to the roundabout and keep the signal on. B. Signal left just after you pass the exit before the one you're going to take. C. Signal right on the approach and then left to leave the roundabout. D. Signal left after you leave the roundabout and enter the new road. Answer is B. Signal left just after you pass the exit before the one you're going to take. To go straight ahead at a roundabout, you should normally approach in the left-hand lane, but check the road markings. At some roundabouts, the left lane on approach is marked left turn only, so make sure you use the correct lane to go ahead. You won't normally need to signal as you approach, but signal before you leave the roundabout, as other road users need to know your intentions. Question 13. How will a heavy load on your roof rack affect your vehicle's handling? Option A. It will reduce stability. B. It will improve the road holding. C. It will make the steering lighter. D. It will reduce the stopping distance. Answer is A. It will reduce stability. A heavy load on your roof rack will reduce the stability of the vehicle because it moves the center of gravity away from that designed by the manufacturer. Be aware of this when you drive round bends and corners. If you change direction at speed, your vehicle and/or load could become unstable and you could lose control. Question 14. You are driving about and see this sign. What does it tell you? Option A. Frail pedestrians likely to cross. B. Pedestrians on road. C. Children going to, from school. D. Zebra crossing ahead. Answer is B. Pedestrians on road. This sign warns you of pedestrians on the road. Question 15. You have stopped in an emergency area. What must you do before you rejoin the carriageway? Option A. Move away with your hazard lights on. B. Switch on your vehicle's headlights. C. Give an arm signal as you are moving off. D. Use the emergency telephone. Answer is D. Use the emergency telephone. To rejoin the carriageway from an emergency area, you must use the emergency telephone and follow the operator's advice. A lane may have to be closed so that you can rejoin the carriageway safely. Question 16. What should you do when there's an obstruction on your side of the road? Option A. Accelerate to get past first. B. Wave oncoming vehicles through. C. Give way to oncoming traffic. D. Carry on, as you have priority. Answer is C. Give way to oncoming traffic. Take care if you have to pass an obstruction, such as a parked vehicle, on your side of the road. Give way to oncoming traffic if there isn't enough room for you both to continue safely. Question 17. Which of these signs warns you of a zebra crossing? Answer is C. Look well ahead and check the pavements and surrounding areas for pedestrians. Look for anyone walking towards the crossing. Check your mirrors for traffic behind, in case you have to slow down or stop. Question 18. You're approaching an unmarked crossroads. How should you deal with the junction? Option A. Slow down and look both ways. B. Accelerate and look to the left. C. Accelerate and keep to the middle. D. Slow down and keep to the right. Answer is A. Slow down and look both ways. Be cautious, especially when your view is restricted by hedges, bushes, walls, large vehicles, etc. In the summer months, these junctions can become more difficult to deal with, because growing foliage may further obscure your view. Question 19. When would you use the right-hand lane on a 3-lane motorway? Option A. When you're turning right. B. When you're trying to save fuel. C. When you're overtaking. D. When you're traveling above the speed limit. Answer is C. When you're overtaking. The right-hand lane of the motorway is for overtaking. Sometimes you may be directed into a right-hand lane as a result of roadworks or a traffic incident. This will be indicated by signs or officers directing the traffic. Question 20. You've just gone through floodwater. What should you do to make sure your brakes are working properly? Option A. Stop for at least an hour to allow them time to dry. B. Avoid using the brakes at all for a few miles. C. Accelerate and keep to a high speed for a short time. D. Go slowly while gently applying the brakes. Answer is D. Go slowly while gently applying the brakes. Water on the brakes will act as a lubricant, causing them to work less efficiently. Using the brakes lightly as you go along will quickly dry them out. Hey there! I hope this video helps you get ready to pass your UK driving theory test with confidence. If you find it helpful, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss our latest updates and mock tests. Don't forget to share your score in the comments. We'd love to see how you're doing. Alright, let's dive back into the video. Question 21. What does this white arrow on the road mean? Option A. Return to your side of the road. B. Road bends to the left. C. All vehicles turn left. D. Entrance on the left. Answer is A. Return to your side of the road. The arrow indicates the direction in which to pass hatch markings or double white lines. If you're overtaking, you must return to the left-hand side of the road. Question 22. You are traveling on a road and spot this sign. What does it tell you? Option A. No goods vehicles over maximum gross weight shown in tons. B. No vehicles or combinations of vehicles over maximum length shown. C. Weak bridge ahead. D. No vehicles over maximum width shown. Answer is B. No vehicles or combinations of vehicles over maximum length shown. This is a regulatory sign with a red circle suggesting some sort of prohibition. The sign tells you that no vehicles or combinations of vehicles over maximum length shown are allowed. Question 23. What should you do when you're overtaking a horse and rider? Option A. Go past as quickly as possible. B. Go past slowly and carefully. C. Flash your headlights as a warning. D. Sound your horn as a warning. Answer is B. Go past slowly and carefully. Horses can be startled by the sound of a car engine or the rush of air caused by a vehicle passing too closely. Keep well back and only pass when it's safe. Leave them plenty of room. You may have to use the other side of the road to go past safely. Question 24. What's most likely to increase fuel consumption? Option A. Poor steering control. B. Accelerating around bends. C. Staying in high gears. D. Harsh braking and accelerating. Answer is D. Harsh braking and accelerating. Accelerating and braking gently and smoothly will help to save fuel and reduce wear on your vehicle. This makes it better for the environment too. Question 25. What does third-party insurance cover? Option A. Injury to yourself. B. Damage to your vehicle. C. All damage and injury. D. Damage to other vehicles. Answer is D. Damage to other vehicles. Third-party insurance cover is usually cheaper than comprehensive cover. However, it doesn't cover any damage caused to your own vehicle or property. It only covers damage and injury you cause to others. Question 26. What must you do when you're overtaking a car at night? Option A. Flash your headlights before overtaking. B. Switch your headlights to main beam before overtaking. C. Select a higher gear. D. Make sure you don't dazzle other road users. Answer is D. Make sure you don't dazzle other road users. To prevent your headlights from dazzling the driver of the car in front, wait until you've passed them before switching to main beam. Question 27. Who is authorized to signal you to stop? Option A. A motorcyclist. B. A pedestrian. C. A bus driver. D. A police officer. Answer is D. A police officer. You must obey signals to stop given by police and traffic officers, traffic wardens, and school crossing patrols. Failure to do so is an offense and could lead to prosecution. Question 28. How will a school crossing patrol signal you to stop? Option A. By pointing to children waiting to cross. B. By displaying a red light. C. By giving you an arm signal. D. By displaying a stop sign. Answer is D. By displaying a stop sign. If a school crossing patrol steps out into the road with a stop sign, you must stop. Don't wave anyone across the road and don't get impatient or rev your engine. Question 29. Which vehicle will use a blue flashing beacon? Option A. Motorway maintenance. B. Snowplow. C. Breakdown recovery. D. Bomb disposal. Answer is D. Bomb disposal. Emergency vehicles use blue flashing lights. If you see or hear one, move out of its way as soon as it's safe and legal to do so. Question 30. What should you do if you have to make a journey in foggy conditions? Option A. Keep 2 seconds behind the vehicle ahead. B. Leave plenty of time for your journey. C. Avoid using dipped headlights. D. Follow other vehicles' tail lights closely. Answer is B. Leave plenty of time for your journey. If you're planning to make a journey when it's foggy, listen to the weather reports. If visibility is very poor, avoid making unnecessary journeys. If you do travel, leave plenty of time, and if someone is waiting for you to arrive, let them know that your journey will take longer than normal. This will also take off any pressure you may feel to rush. Question 31. Which vehicle should you allow extra room as you overtake them? Option A. Lorry. B. Tractor. C. Road sweeper. D. Bicycle. Answer is D. Bicycle. Don't pass cyclists too closely, as they may need to veer around a pothole, drain, or other hazard. Be buffeted by side wind, be made unsteady by your vehicle. Always leave as much room as you would for a car, and don't cut in front of them. Question 32. When is fuel consumption at its highest? Option A. When you're braking. B. When you're coasting. C. When you're turning sharply. D. When you're accelerating. Answer is D. When you're accelerating. Accelerating uses a lot of fuel, so always try to use the accelerator smoothly. Taking your foot off the accelerator allows the momentum of the car to take you forward, especially when going downhill. This can save a considerable amount of fuel without any loss of control over the vehicle. Question 33. At night, What does it mean if you see a pedestrian wearing reflective clothing and carrying a bright red light? Option A. You're approaching a slow-moving vehicle. B. You're approaching roadworks. C. You're approaching a traffic danger spot. D. You're approaching an organized walk. Answer is D. You're approaching an organized walk. The people on the walk should be keeping to the left, but don't assume this. Pass carefully, making sure you have time to do so safely. Be aware that the pedestrians have their backs to you and may not know that you're there. Question 34. What should you do when you're driving in snowy conditions? Option A. Use side lights only. B. Brake firmly and quickly. C. Brake gently in plenty of time. D. Be ready to steer sharply. Answer is C. Brake gently in plenty of time. In snowy conditions, be careful with the steering, accelerator and brakes. Braking sharply while you're driving on snow is likely to make your car skid. Question 35. What must you do when you see this sign? Option A. Stop. B. Keep driving. C. Reverse. D. Accelerate. Answer is A. Stop. You must always stop when you see this sign. If there is more than one railway line over an automatic crossing, this signal will also flash and the sound of the audible warning will change if another train is approaching. Question 36. At an incident, how could you help a small child who isn't breathing? Option A. Put them in the recovery position and slap their back. B. Talk to them confidently until an ambulance arrives. C. Find their parents and explain what's happening. D. Open their airway and begin CPR. Answer is D. Open their airway and begin CPR. If a young child has stopped breathing, first check that their airway is open and then begin CPR. With a young child, you may only need to use one hand and you shouldn't press down as far as you would with an adult. Continue the procedure until the child is breathing again or until a medical professional takes over. Question 37. What's the national speed limit for a car or motorcycle on a motorway? Option A. 50 miles per hour. B. 60 miles per hour. C. 70 miles per hour. D. 80 miles per hour. Answer is C. 70 miles per hour. The national speed limit for a car or motorcycle on a motorway is 70 miles per hour. Lower speed limits may be in force, for example, at roadworks. Variable speed limits also operate in some areas when the motorway is very busy. Cars or motorcycles towing trailers are subject to a lower speed limit. Question 38. Where would you find green reflective studs on a motorway? Option A. Separating driving lanes. B. Between the carriageway and the central reservation. C. Between the hard shoulder and the carriageway. D. At slip road entrances and exits. Answer is D. At slip road entrances and exits. Knowing the colors of the reflective studs on the road will help you judge your position, especially at night, in foggy conditions or when visibility is poor. Question 39. Which color follows the green signal at a puffin crossing? Option A. Steady amber. B. Flashing green. C. Steady red. D. Flashing amber. Answer is A. Steady amber. Puffin crossings have infrared sensors that detect when pedestrians are crossing and hold the red traffic signal until the crossing is clear. The use of a sensor means there's no flashing amber phase as there is with a pelican crossing. Question 40. What does a sign with a brown background show? Option A. Primary roads. B. Motorway routes. C. Minor roads. D. Tourist directions. Answer is D. Tourist directions. Signs with a brown background give directions to places of interest. They're often seen on a motorway, directing you along the easiest route to the attraction.
Hi there. I hope this video is helpful for you. If it is, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss future driving tips and tests. Also, don't forget to comment your score. And make sure to watch until the end. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Let's get back to the video.
Question 41. You're following a lorry on a wet road. What should you do when spray makes it difficult to see the road ahead? Option A. Keep close to the lorry, away from the spray. B. Speed up and overtake quickly. C. Put your headlights on full beam. D. Drop back until you can see better. Answer is D. Drop back until you can see better. Large vehicles can throw up a lot of spray when it's wet. This makes it difficult for drivers behind to see the road ahead. You'll be able to see more by dropping back further, out of the spray. This will also increase your separation distance, giving you more room to stop if you have to. Question 42. What does this traffic sign mean? Option A. Service area ahead. B. Slippery road ahead. C. Tires liable to punctures ahead. D. Danger ahead. Answer is D. Danger ahead. This sign is there to alert you to the likelihood of danger ahead. It may be accompanied by a plate indicating the type of hazard. Be ready to reduce your speed and take avoiding action. Question 43. What does this sign mean? Option A. Traffic danger spot ahead. B. Tunnel ahead. C. Ancient monument ahead. D. Low bridge ahead. Answer is B. Tunnel ahead. When approaching a tunnel, switch on your dipped headlights. Be aware that your eyes might need to adjust to the sudden darkness. You may need to reduce your speed. Question 44. What does a red traffic light mean? Option A. You should stop unless turning left. B. Stop, if you're able to brake safely. C. You must stop and wait behind the stop line. D. Proceed with care. Answer is C. You must stop and wait behind the stop line. Whatever light is showing, you should know which light is going to appear next and be able to take appropriate action. For example, when amber is showing on its own, you'll know that red will appear next. This should give you ample time to anticipate and respond safely. Question 45. What's a rumble device designed to do? Option A. Prevent cattle escaping. B. Give directions. C. Alert you to low tire pressure. D. Alert you to a hazard. Answer is D. Alert you to a hazard. A rumble device consists of raised markings or strips, designed to give drivers an audible, visual, and tactile warning. These devices are used in various locations, including in the line separating the hard shoulder and the left-hand lane on the motorway and on the approach to some hazards, to alert drivers to the need to slow down. Question 46. A police car is following you. What should you do if the police officer flashes the headlights and points to the left? Option A. Stop immediately. B. Pull up on the left. C. Move over to the left. D. Turn left at the next junction. Answer is B. Pull up on the left. You must pull up on the left as soon as it's safe to do so and switch off your engine. Question 47. What does this signal from a police officer mean to oncoming traffic? Option A. Turn left. B. Go ahead. C. Stop. D. Turn right. Answer is C. Stop. Police officers may need to direct traffic, for example, at a junction where the traffic lights have broken down. Check your copy of the highway code for the signals that they use. Question 48. What does this yellow panel indicate? Option A. Waiting restrictions. B. Parking restrictions. C. Entry restrictions. D. Exit restrictions. Answer is A. Waiting restrictions. This yellow panel indicates that there are waiting restrictions within the zone. Question 49. You're about to reverse into a side road. What should you do if a pedestrian is waiting to cross behind your car? Option A. Reverse before the pedestrian starts to cross. B. Give way to the pedestrian. C. Wave to the pedestrian to stop. D. Sound your horn to warn the pedestrian. Answer is B. Give way to the pedestrian. If you need to reverse into a side road, try to find a place that's free from traffic and pedestrians. Look all around before and during the maneuver. Stop and give way to any pedestrians who want to cross behind you. Avoid waving them across, sounding the horn, flashing your lights, or giving any signals that could mislead them and create a dangerous situation. Question 50. What does this sign mean? Option A. End of temporary restrictions. B. End of the motorway. C. End of active traffic management. D. No through road. Answer is A. End of temporary restrictions. This sign indicates an end of temporary restrictions.
For more practice and updates, click on the video. Continue building your confidence to pass your theory test. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.